Alright, Blue Nemesis, I'm going to do a quick unboxing of some Radiator fans that I got to go on the Corvette project over there, Nitrous, big block. And I ordered them off of eBay. I keep it simple, keep it moving, nothing crazy. They're under $100 for the fans. It was like $90 shipped to my door. I got them from Radiator Cooling on eBay. My first time using them, but their fans, there should be a shroud and some fans. It's pretty simple stuff, so it's nothing complicated or crazy. So we're gonna open this up, take a look and see what we have here. Alright, so package pretty well except for these damn bolts that maybe were inside of here that came out. So let's just grab all these bolts really quick before something get lost. The only thing I would recommend, just because of my location, depending on where you are, is a lot of times it's better just to change these out because they're gonna just rust eventually. But in a car like this, it's not gonna be going through puddles and stuff like that. It's not gonna be a big deal. It should take a while before it rusts. But if it's a car that's gonna be driven on the street, me personally, if it's something light like this, I would just replace it with stainless. That's just my, 2 cents. I don't want to have rust spots on it. Or if you're building something that will show quality. We have connectors, fuse, 30 amp fuse comes with it. Let's see what else we have. This is probably going to be a relay. No, it is a temperature. This is definitely cool. Right here. This is really good. I don't think I even looked and actually seen everything that came with it, so I'm surprised myself. But these are a temp sensor that activates the fans based on whatever heat range this is. It's probably somewhere around 200 or 190 something, I would guess, but these are very useful. I won't need it with this setup particularly because I got a Holley Super Sniper, which is going to control my fans and pretty much control everything else. But if I didn't have that and I was running a carburetor, this would be awesome because I would just plug it into one of the ports on the intake and then the fans will automatically come on by themselves. But we don't need that. So here's the relay. So this is the wiring diagram that comes with it. We have our relay, our fuse holder, our ground, our power, and wiring for both the fans. So essentially, we're going to connect our ground, our power to our power source, and then our trigger and 2 fans. So with the Holley system specifically, you could have an option to control the fans independently, so they won't both click on at the same time. So essentially I'm probably going to wire them up to where they're individually wired to the Holley system, so one comes on and the other one comes on at a separate temperature, and you control all the parameters with a Holley. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. I would recommend, if you're gonna do anything like this, get the Holley system, invest $1,500. Actually, for this system, you gotta invest probably like I don't know, just under 3,000. But once you get that system, you can take it and put it on any motor and pretty much make it work, make it run and control it all, turn it into an EFI motor. But enough about Holly. Let's get to this. So we got all our little accessories here, our wiring. Bolt. This is where the bolt's supposed to be. The bag is busted. Hopefully they're all there, but it doesn't matter for me. Alrighty then. Here's our fans. Two 12-inch fans, 90 watts a piece. What we're gonna do, it came with connectors for make clean wire connections. We're going to I'm going to get a look at them mounted up, so give me 1 second. Alright, so this is how it's going to look on the radiator. Now, I'm not 100%, but I want to say this radiator is a tad bit bigger, because you know bigger is better. More cooling is better. So this was for these fans are meant to fit, I think I want to say 68 to 82 Corvette. You know, C3. But I want to say this radiator might be a tad bit bigger. Or it might just be that they made these fans to fit, but they're not fitting exactly. You have about 3/4 on both sides, maybe a little bit more, and then you have let's line this up a little bit so we can line it up. And then you have on the bottom, I'm going to have almost a 1/2 inch, right? Or if you split the difference, 1/4 and 1/4, but you get the point. So essentially it's gonna work, and after I get it all mounted in the car, I'll be able to give you guys an actual, put some miles on it, put some runs on it, see how cool the car actually runs. Hopefully it should be below temperature, normal operating temperature, but we do have a big block in there with some nitrous going to be happening and some higher RPMs. Ideally I want it to be cold as possible, and if I have to, I'm thinking I might be able to do this. It'll be a pain, but I might just need to add another radiator and run them parallel, and I was going to see if I can just stack them up or just add one really thick radiator. I don't know how the thickest I can possibly get them, how many rows I can get on it, but I think the best thing would be to do is to add another radiator. Since this is going to be mostly a straight line car, I don't think it's going to be necessary, but we'll see when we get our temperatures. Like, share, subscribe. I'll cut you guys back.